this channel where we spread love and positive vibes. And I want to start by thanking our new subscribers. We appreciate you. We thank you so much. The returning subscribers, you are the reason we shoot these videos every day. You motivate us, you inspire us, and we thank you so much. And I always tell you, we pray for you. May the Lord bless you, may the Lord encourage you, may the Lord shield you, protect you together with your family. We don't take it for granted, guys, that you sit down and watch our video. We appreciate. And today, I want to start with our girl, the African Empress, our beautiful Queen, Dee Mwango. Now, Dee Mwango is a favorite of the Jamaican people, and we all know, it's not a secret. We all know they love her, they adore her, they appreciate her, they support her, everything that you can say. And she has always shown a lot of respect to the Jamaican people. But there is something I saw somewhere, and I decided to come and share with you guys. And my question is Dee Mwango safe to return to Jamaica? The reason why I'm asking this, there is this story that came up with somebody. One of the haters, by the way, let me not say somebody, because you wonder, why is R.A.M not telling us who this person is? So this person came to say that Dee Mwango will not be safe to return to Jamaica. We all know that is a very great lie, but I'm going to narrate the whole story. We know that Jamaicans tell Dee Mwango, we cannot wait for you to come back. She has gone to Jamaica twice now, and the Jamaicans still, even when she was in the United States of America, New York and Miami, they were always telling her, when are you going to come back to Jamaica? When she went on live, people were asking her, when are you returning back to Jamaica? And she could tell them, Jamaica is just 1 hour from where I am, and I can come back, have lunch in Jamaica, and go back to where I am. So, I do not understand where all this is coming from. But you know, guys, people create stories, people make stories, people want to exaggerate things and actually put things out of proportion. And therefore, this woman came and said that Jam to Us, you all know Jam to Us. Jam to Us is this guy whom the Rizzi gang talks about and says Dee Mwango owed her some money, and they came back to tell us Dee Mwango has already paid Jam to Us his money. And therefore I was wondering, why is Jam to Us now coming into picture again? But according to this person, Jam to Us received a message or a telegram or I don't know, a letter. And according to this letter, it was one of the fans of Dee Mwango who was concerned by some reports from Jamaica. And according to this hater, this letter indicated that this woman, I think it was a lady, I don't know whether it was a lady or a gentleman, who wrote to Jam to Us according to this woman. So Jam to Us was asked to give a story of their relationship with Dee Mwango and to cover Dee Mwango, because according to this crazy woman, this lady who sent the letter was saying that what is it called? Dee Mwango is receiving threats from Jamaican people, and some of them are planning to kidnap her. We all know that that is a very big lie. And she was quoting one of the YouTubers in Jamaica who is actually shooting videos, according to her, that are talking against Dee Mwango. And therefore, Jam to Us was requested to talk about Dee Mwango, to clear the air, so that these people that are threatening her and are trying to make an arrangement to kidnap her, they will not do it, according now to the Rizzi gang. So this woman, according to them, was concerned and wanted Jam to Us to talk and clear the air. But according to this Rizzi woman, she said Jam to Us said they have nothing to do with Dee Mwango because she paid back his money, and therefore they have no grudges with Dee Mwango, and there is nothing to clear. And Jam to us indicated nothing can happen to Dee Mwango because Jamaicans are not like that. Jamaicans are not that bad. They are great people. And I will also say the same thing. I know this is a very, very big lie that is going around so that it can create bad blood between Jamaicans and Dee Mwango. And we know, all of us know, Jamaicans embrace peace, love, and unity. Those are the values that are embraced, the Rastafarian values. Peace, love, and unity. And therefore, there is no way that Jamaicans can come against Dee Mwango, and yet they are the ones that are protecting her. They are the ones that actually answer to the haters to tell them to stop hating one another, to love one another. They spread love. They actually come in the comment section and they tell the haters camp, you should not be against your own sister, your own countrywoman. You should not be against an African fellow like you people. We have known Jamaicans to be peace-loving people, and they have supported Africa wholeheartedly. They have supported us even before independence. We have highlighted in this channel how Jamaicans helped Jomo Kenyatta, the former president of Kenya, how Jamaicans supported South Africa to end apartheid, how Jamaicans supported Zimbabwe to gain independence, and now you come to tell us that Jamaicans are against an African? That is no way. And you all know the thing. Jamaicans are loving, they are peaceful, and there is no way they can be a threat to Dee Mwango. And therefore, this message, I thought about it, and I saw whoever was spreading these rumors wanted either to discourage Dee Mwango from going to Jamaica again. And you know Dee Mwango cannot be discouraged because you all know her. She is a principled woman, very courageous, very principled, very independent, and therefore there is no way you can spread rumors that will discourage her from going back to Jamaica. And I'm sure soon and very soon, Dee Mwango will go back to Jamaica because Jamaicans love her, Jamaicans adore her, Jamaicans support her, Jamaicans, all of them, can stand and go against everyone for Dee Mwango. We saw Jamaicans coming to Kino when Dee Mwango actually had gone to the other islands, Trinidad and Tobago and St. Vincent and Grenada. And people came, the haters insinuated that there is a bad blood between Dee Mwango and Kino. And people came on the comment section, actually even in my videos, to actually attack Kino. Some of them could attack Kino to defend Dee Mwango. So people, Jamaicans, cannot do what these people are insinuating or are implying. And therefore, I want to tell them, Dee Mwango is safe in the hands of Jamaica. Dee Mwango is safe to go back to Jamaica. Dee Mwango is safe to travel everywhere in Jamaica. She was going around Trenchtown. If people wanted to harm her, they would have harmed her at that time. She was going all over Jamaica from one parish to the other. She was going around on the streets of Jamaica. We saw it. I don't understand why people come and talk now and say that Dee Mwango is threatened, or rather, there are some Jamaicans that are actually against her. That is a very, very big lie, and it is very, very uncalled for. It is very, very bad to actually bring stories in social media that are not true. So let us be genuine in whichever stories we bring in social media. Let us support each other without hatred, because hatred can make you to say anything about somebody. It can make you to do anything about somebody. So let us embrace one another and love one another and stop spreading gossip and hatred. That way, we can go to greater heights of prosperity and accountability as a continent, as a nation. So that was it. I wanted just to highlight that and to clear the air for whoever is talking against Jamaicans, to tell her or him This is impossible. It cannot happen. And we have seen it all over Dee Mwango's tour in Jamaica. The love she has received from the people of Jamaica, the encouragement, the soda to cry on, the people of Jamaica supporting her even against the people who hate her, who attack her. Yeah, we have seen them standing to defend Dee Mwango. And therefore, this is a lot of uncalled for rumors. And therefore, that one, I wanted to highlight that. Then, I wanted to talk about Jamaica and its great win in United States of America. But before then, let me talk about Dee Mwango's brother, R.A.M. R.A.M. has been facing a lot of opposition, a lot of hatred, a lot of attacks, a lot of gossips, a lot of all that from some people in his home area, Nyambohanse. And we saw a woman, he actually assisted to build the house, actually coming against him and talking very badly against him. We have also seen people he has uplifted, people he has held hands, people he has fed in his home and given them a place to rest, a place to sleep. People who are actually declaring that they are going to commit suicide, and Marwa helped them to actually rise up and believe in themselves and start moving forward. But it has become too much until Marwa had to come online and actually expose some of these haters and actually say how much they have been against him, how much they have talked against him, and how much they have ruined his name. But I love the wife, Rocio. Behind every man's success, there is a woman who defends him, who protects him, who fights for him, who stands by her principles and says no to any more shenanigans. And this is what Rocio did. Rocio, being a wife of Marwa, has been watching all these people coming to the villa, being given shout-outs, being given support for education for their own self. Marwa introducing them to the YouTube streets and supporting them to get ground in the YouTube streets. And when they come out of the camp of the villa, they go and turn against the one person who defended them, who protected them, who fed them, who did everything he could to make them go up. So Rocio has been seeing all this, and she said, I have been keeping quiet because I know the heart of Marwa. The heart of Marwa is that of gold. He wants to support people. He wants to uplift his village. He wants to transform the village of Nyambohanse. But I want to tell you, to change the minds of people, it is very hard. The people of Nyambohanse are used to their village life and they do not want to be transformed. And when you try to transform them, they are full of hatred, they are full of jealousy, they are full of envy, and they can do anything to bring this person down. And therefore the wife saw what was going on, and we all talked about it. And I actually shot a video and told Marwa, it's a high time now you stand and say no to these shenanigans. Nobody should be coming to your villa to shoot videos. You support them, and then when they have risen up and they have started getting money, they forget about you and they turn against you. That is the greatest betrayal. People whom you have fed in your home, people like this Joyce, the lady from US, she traveled all the way from US and came to Nyambohanse. And she was given a home to sleep in. She was given food every day. She actually stayed there for more than 2 months. And when she left and went to US, she turned against Marwa and started talking against Marwa. And the other day we saw her talking a lot of nonsense about Marwa. So Rocio saw all this, and as a woman, she stood up yesterday and said, enough is enough. I am going to be a lion that is going to roar, and everybody obeys my command. Everybody will not come here until I say so. And I loved that. As a woman, you have the right to defend your husband. You have the right to defend your children. You have the right to defend your home. You have the right to stand and say no to some of this nonsense. So Rocio came and stood and said, I have had enough. I am tired. I don't want this negativity in the environment where my child is going to be born. I don't want this negativity in the environment where my husband is. My husband is a busy man. He's a very, very hardworking man. And I don't want him to be drained by this negative energy. And he said, the parasites, mark the word, the parasites that have been coming here to feed, we give them food, we give them shelter, we house them, we give them shout-outs, we uplift them. And when they go out, they forget all this and turn against us and want to bring us down by all means. We cannot allow that. And Rocio stood on a ground and said, from yesterday, no one is going to the villa, no one is going to shoot videos in the villa, no one is going to use Marwa again. She has stood her ground to defend her man. And she has declared, no one will visit Villa Marigin because people have become too bad. They have abused the generosity of this young man. They have turned against this great young man who wanted to transform Nyambohanse to be a great village where people will come all the way, all over the world to come and see this village. But they have abused the generosity of this man. Because according to Rocio, Marwa does not know how to say no. And I can tell you for sure, Marwa cannot say no to people. I was there myself. And I saw that when you arrive there, when you tell him I'm so and so from this place, he will welcome you and actually shoot videos with you. But it is a high time a woman stands, because soon and very soon a child is being born. And the negativity in that village, the hatred in that village, we heard the other day Dee Mwango saying she cannot eat food from the neighbors' houses because you never know what the neighbors can do to her. And therefore, according to what Dee Mwango said, I had to read the road from that sentence. Even a child being born there and strangers coming to the compound, it's not healthy. And therefore, Rocio, bravo. Stand with your man, stand with your family, stand with your children. Say no to this nonsense. Because Marwa is good, Marwa is great, but it comes a time when you have to say no to people, when they become too much. Marwa is known all over the world, but he has humbled himself to actually accommodate everyone. But people have abused his generosity, they have abused his kindness, and they have taken it for granted. And it's a high time someone stands and stops this. And therefore Rocio stopped it, and no one is supposed to go to Nyambohanse, no one is supposed to book an appointment, because from now henceforth, no one is supposed to go to Nyambohanse. It is out of bounds to public. They need their privacy, they need their compound, they need to do their work privately without interference. And I think I support that very much, because I was also getting hurt because of the amount of negativity that is coming from outside to Marwa. And you know, people's hearts are made in such a way, we listen to gossips more than the truth. And therefore, most people were listening to these gossips and were being entertained, which is okay. But Rocio stated clearly, while you are being entertained, this is their life, this is their family, this is their house, and therefore, it's not easy for them. And the other day, I was watching a YouTuber who is from US, and he's called Life Unscripted. And Life Unscripted was talking about social bullying. And she was saying her own children, she has 3 children. She has Sama, and she has who? Oshen, the small boy, and she has, there is another girl in between. I can't remember her name. So this woman was saying her children are attacked by social media. These are young children. The firstborn is barely 10 years. She's actually younger than 10 years. The other one is, I think, 3 years or 4 years hapo. The small one is barely a year. But people are just attacking the babies, abusing them, saying very bad things about their children. Cyberbullying can bring the confidence of a child down. the child can suffer from inferiority complex. And therefore, Rocio has to stand with her family. And this woman, Ruth, and she's called Ruth, and she was telling people, this is my work, because social media is the work of Marwa, social media is the work of Dee Mwango, social media is the work of Rocio. These are our offices. And you cannot say that your boss can abuse you just because you are employed by him. Therefore, we cannot abuse these people and actually spread hatred just because they are on social media and we are their bosses because we are the ones who support them. We have to respect them. We have to know they are human beings just like us. We have to give them space. We have to give them respect. And that is very, very important. So coming from I am Marwa and what is happening in Nyambohanse, I want to go to Jamaica. Jamaica, guys, brought New York to a standstill. They brought New York to a standstill. What is happening? You may ask me. There is this singer, R.A.M, actually. He's a singer who started singing some times back. He's called Buju Banton. And Buju Banton had been invited to a performance in USA. And when he entered the stage, the applause from the crowd, the auditorium was full with people. You could not imagine it is a Jamaican in United States of America. People applauded Buju. They stood when Buju entered the stage. And I loved the performance of Buju. From the first minute on the stage to the last minute, Buju danced with a lot of energy. Remember that Buju is not young, but he danced throughout the performance session. A lot of energy. I also loved the teamwork. There were several, actually he had a teamwork. A team, not a teamwork, he had a team. And the teamwork on that team was epic. The coordination was so. From the first minute, I will repeat that, to the last minute, Buju was dancing together with the team, and the team was epic, coordination was epic, the dancing was epic, everything was marvelous. And the people were cheering and shouting, and it was joy all over the auditorium. Not even that. He sang the songs while dancing. Do you know, guys, when you sing and dance, you tend to get tired. But this guy could not get tired. His performance was great, was marvelous. From the starting of the performance to the end, he could dance and sing at the same time and never get tired. I got this and said, wow, a Jamaican in United States of America brings the whole lot of New York to a standstill. Jamaica is something else. This great singer had, as I said, a lot of teamwork. You know, Jamaicans have realized they love teamwork. And I've said that again. Look at Chorus Mill has a team. Kino has a team. And most of the Jamaican YouTubers, they have a team. If it's not a family video, they have a team they go with, shoot videos and coordinate and do the work together, and the coordination is epic. This is what I saw with Buju and the team. The coordination on stage, the dancing on stage, the entertainment was marvelous. And I said, my God, Jamaica is blessed. You know, you cannot imagine a singer from a small island getting that great attention in a country like United States of America. It was great. And he brought a lot of glory to Jamaica. Do you know, the songs he was singing, it was hit after hit after hit. He didn't just perform one song. He performed several songs. And all of them were hit after hit after hit. And people were being interviewed after the performance, and they were saying how marvelous the performance was, how great the performance was, how entertained they were, how happy they were for Buju to come back after 15 years. It's like Buju had gone for a reef for a whole 15 years without appearing in public. And therefore, his first public appearance was epic, and it was in the United States of America. This taught me something. Reggae is not dying soon. Bob Marleys are being born day and day in, day out. Because Buju's performance, according to people, matched that of Bob Marley. His everything mapped that of Bob Marley. And therefore, to people, they had seen a Bob Marley performing. And therefore, Jamaica, like we always say, will never stop shining. Because from generation to generation, these talents are passed. These talents are inherited. And we can see it clearly. We have talked about it. And therefore, we say heko to the Jamaican people and to Buju himself for the great performance that brought New York to a standstill. We celebrate you. We celebrate your win. Just like you celebrate other people's win, we appreciate the win of Buju Banton, and we hope other young singers will follow suit and make reggae to continue even with great men and women performing. So guys, this will be the end of the video. Thank you so much for listening to us. See you during the next video.